Well, the White Oaks Mall, there was, which I didn't know at the time, was a display of a colon that you could walk through. And in that display, there were things like Crohn's disease, polyps, cancer. There was a nurse there.
This nurse took him aside and said to him, have you ever been tested for cancer, colon cancer? And he said, no. Should I? And she said, yes, given your age.
For John and his wife Claire, that display promoting testing and early detection of colorectal cancer changed their lives.
My name is John Higsma. As far as I was concerned, I was going to live to be 100 and never be in the hospital.
He's never ever been sick. He turned 65 and all of a sudden, you know, you're diagnosed with cancer. My name is Claire Higsma, and if it wasn't for that display, I don't know where we'd be now.
It may be routine for us to see these patients who have colon and rectal cancer, but it's not routine for the patient. So they're going about their normal lives, dealing with the stresses day to day that they might have, the things that they think are important, and all of a sudden,
your whole life has come to a stop. It really has, you know, you think.
I'm Dr. Christopher Schlachta. So we have the opportunity to reassure him, tell him that this is something that we see and can treat on a regular basis. And not only that, but we have this new technology and we can offer him surgery in a way that is going to cause less pain and suffering and get him out of hospital faster than the average patient.
He made me feel extremely comfortable about it and felt, hey, this isn't so bad after all, you know. I can get through this.
Dr. Schlachta, John's surgeon, is also the medical director of CSTAR, Canadian Surgical Technologies and Advanced Robotics, located at LHSC.
So CSTAR was established as a national center for computer-assisted minimally invasive surgery. And the goal of our technology development here is to find new ways or innovative ways of treating patients that causes the least amount of pain and suffering in the course of their care.
Using laparoscopic surgery, Dr. Schlachta was able to remove the cancerous tumor from John's colon. His bowel was then reconnected, all through 4 small holes in his abdomen.
So his original surgery went extremely well, actually. His recovery was exactly as we would have anticipated with this type of operation, very short hospital stay.
After the surgery, I believe it was in August, I started taking chemotherapy, and then they went on to radiation and chemo at the same time.
Over the next few months, though, it became apparent things had changed.
But then he started to have problems. He started to have pain.
He was getting so sick. He couldn't eat, kept losing weight. Somebody help us, what do we do?
I recall a clinic visit where he came in looking really unwell, and his wife said,
please, all I want is my husband back. Dr. Schlachta looked at us like you could see the understanding in him.
We become very attached to our patients. And so for him to come back after having had such a successful first surgery and do so well initially, you worry about your patients. So we wanted to find some way that we could help him, make him better again, and in particular, give his wife her husband back again.
John's problem was suspected to be radiation enteritis, causing the bowel obstruction, then a second operation, again a computer-assisted minimally invasive laparoscopic procedure.
He responded remarkably well to the surgery. It was the best possible outcome that we could have hoped for, and that's an amazingly satisfying outcome.
At CSTAR, the development of innovative technologies and procedures like John's minimally invasive surgery is just one focus. For Dr. Schlachta's team, their other mandate is training surgeons and residents in the use of these new technologies. At LHSC and within CSTAR, that happens at the Brenton Marilyn Kelman Center for Advanced Learning.
Well, the first thing to recognize about the Kelman Center is that it is easily the finest skills training lab in the country. So through the Kelman Center, we actually have an opportunity to train both practicing surgeons, retrain them, if you will, introduce them safely to these new technologies so they can bring them back to the front line of care, but we can also increase the training opportunities for our residents and trainees in our program here in London. We are in a revolution in how we train our healthcare professionals. I couldn't possibly do what I do right now if it weren't for donor support that we receive from the community. The technologies that we use in the operating room, many of those are actually paid for by donor dollars to help us keep on the cutting edge of surgical technology.
Your donation to LHSC means support for the training and technological advances that are revolutionizing patient care. In real terms, it means less invasive surgeries, shorter hospital stays, less pain, and faster patient recovery. Your donations are truly a gift to our community. And for Claire Higsma, her gift was to get her husband back.